So let's get started and welcome some of tonight's guests. John Barrowman, Gloria Hunniford and James O'Brien. Well, it's great to be back, and to kick off the new series, I'm delighted to tell you that we've been nominated for a prestigious National Television Award. I shall now try and look suitably embarrassed and bashful. That's awfully kind of you, but we don't stand a chance of winning.
Yes, you do.
Oh, no, we don't. unless you at home vote for us. So all you have to do, log on to my website, that's itv.com/Alan, click on the NTA button and cast your vote. Oh, go on. You never know. We could win.
Yes.
Right. On to the days. Pardon?
Are you by royal appointment?
Am I by royal appointment?
Yes. Royalty now is Alan.
Steady. Not quite. Not even nobility. But anyway, on to the day's big news now. David Beckham has launched a £16 million writ against a call girl who claimed she romped with a footballer. Sources close to Beckham describe Irma Nietzsche as desperate and a malicious fantasist. So has it now got to the stage where celebrities are seen as a free ticket to fame and fortune? Has it? What do you think, John? Are you a free ticket to fame and fortune?
Well, I hope not. Because if someone's going to jump on this bus, I'm going to charge them.
But not 16 million quid.
No. I don't think that, celebrities deserve any special treatment over, we're just normal people like everybody else. We're just in positions and jobs that put us in different situations. But I think you have to be kind of wary of things that are happening to you. It's all alleged that what has happened to him, and of course his team are now suing the call girl, if I'm correct. But it's common sense, though, isn't it? Just be careful and have the people around you.
Had he done it or had he not done it, Gloria? Now, somebody only has to say that and they get coverage.
Well, I want to preface it by saying that I tried to sell a story that I had an affair with John Barrowman, but it doesn't work. That doesn't work. Actually, there are some stories, though, that you think to yourself, oh, my goodness, is there a little bit of, skirmishing going on? This one, I thought, was just so ridiculous from the beginning. But what I think is very sad is that there are girls out there who just think, easy ticket, sell it to the newspaper, say whatever it is you want.
Will he get over it, James?
Well, this is, in a way, the story is the exception that proves the rule. Because if she turns out to have been lying, she'll be punished securely for doing so. And usually, these stories, there tends to be no smoke without fire. And as a cynical old showbiz hack, I have to point out that various allegations have been made about David Beckham in the past when he hasn't sued. So if he turns out to be in the right on this occasion, what does that tell us about the previous? Or is that too nasty?
I love the
I don't know. Is that too unpleasant?
I love the bit today, though, when she said her latest bit of news is the fact that there are identifying marks on his lower regions that she's prepared to talk about.
Well, he's on the side of a bus, half nude, advertising. We can all see those marks.
Perhaps we'll just put a bit of space between ourselves, and perhaps we all need a bit of space, rather like Prince and Princess Michael of Kent. Now, Prince Michael claims spending a great deal of time apart from his wife has made their marriage richer. The Prince says, I think people put 2 and 2 together and make 5. We both have different interests, which makes for a much richer life than always doing the same thing. Now, Mrs. Titchmarsh and I have been happily married for 24 years. We've been married for 35, but we've been happily married for 24. Because the rest of the time I've been working, does a bit of space help, do you think, James?
I wouldn't take this particular marriage as an example that the rest of us should follow. I think, like most people where both parents work, I don't see anything like enough of my wife. However, if I was married to Princess Michael of Kent, I would be trying to put as much clear blue water as possible between me and her. So I understand the Prince's point.
Gloria.
Well, no, I didn't say this, but a lot of people have been saying today, oh, that old story, that old scam. I personally don't think that separations work. I think you have to have a bit of freedom within your marriage, vis-a-vis a bit of space. But I got divorced because of two long periods, because my first husband and I hadn't been apart any more than 9 days in total. And yet he went to South Africa and I came to Radio 2 to work. the separation didn't work.
Right,
You have
so
to nurture
stick together. You do,
relationships.
nurture relationships, a little bit like plants, water them. And talking of
Yes.
plants, finally, a topiary train has been created in Nottinghamshire. Here
Did
it
you
is.
do it?
No, I didn't do it. It's been done by 78-year-old Jack Fisher, and it bears a remarkable resemblance to a certain TV character. At the bottom of this picture, today's Daily Mail asks the question, is your hedge trimmed in a strange shape? Call the news desk. Or call me and I'll come round and trim your bush. Sean, Gloria and James will be back later. And my thanks to John Brown and Gloria Underwood and James O'Brien. Well, welcome back. I've put the cats out, you'll be pleased to know. My next guests are a pair of musical stars who first crossed paths when he discovered her on the hit talent show I'd Do Anything. Well, she was difficult to ignore. Please welcome John Barrowman and Jodie Prenger. Lovely to see you again. How lovely to have you back. John was on the opening of the show, said, nice to see you. I mean, the last time I had you on, you were launching into Oliver, which was an enormous, wonderful success story.
Phenomenal one day, absolutely brilliant.
Well, I was there on your opening night, and it was sensational. I mean, the audience just came out grinning from ear to ear. You must be chuffed at what's happened.
Oh, I hope that's not because I was died at the end of it. I hope that's not why.
No.
No, I was. It was such an amazing triumph, you know, to be part of that, and even through the show. I can never thank John enough, kind of like championing. I mean, it was just an amazing experience.
And you know, you did have to battle for a job.
Oh, we did, of course. And the one thing that I always said about myself publicly and with the things that I was doing in all of the shows that I did with Andrew, that I was going to, you know, root for the one that the people I thought wanted and the one that I thought could... I've done it. I've done 8 shows a week. I know what to do. So I was looking at someone who was capable of doing it, and she was the one. She was the Nancy, and you all thought so. You might have been Nancy on stage, but I'm sometimes the Nancy in the house, all right?
So why are you two together now? What's going on now, John?
Well, every year I do a concert tour, and I always have a guest with me. And one year, last year I had different, you know, guest singers and stuff. This year I decided I wanted Jodie because she's someone who I think is possibly like the female version of myself.
Oh, God help me. How do you know? Did you know me 6 years ago?
Her name was Jason. I think she's exceptionally talented, and also because I feel like she's part of the family, and I say that within my world of entertainment. Jodie's part of my family, and she is someone I want to help to move along into different directions in other areas.
You've become great friends, but you didn't, although he supported you, you didn't know that was going to happen. What was the difference between doing I Do Anything on the box and then that first night, The Run? How different was it?
Oh, immensely different. You can never prepare yourself, as you know, for live theatre. It's worlds apart. I mean, you don't realise that there are millions at home watching with all the cameras, but you've literally got that one chance. It's the same actually with the live shows to make it right. And it's magical, live theatre. It always feels that way for me.
Now, you've also got a TV series coming out called Candy Cabs.
I have heard that.
No,
you know lots about me, don't you?
And Blackpool.
And Blackpool, yeah. It's great. The best way to describe it is like Alvida Same Pet, but with women, and I think that comes out next year. But I've done the theme tune as well.
Oh, so you see it's like Dennis Waterman doing
sing the
new
tune,
tricks.
tune, act tune, yeah. I'm a shorters as well, but yeah.
What must have struck you, John, when you first encountered Jodie was her patent lack of confidence.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not shy, not retiring, and she's good to have around. Also, the one thing that I knew was different about Jodie was there was an instance, one of our dogs at the time was taken into the vet and it had a stroke, and it was, we obviously were going to have to put the dog to sleep. And I received a phone call. We were on the Thames filming, all the girls and myself, and I received a phone call. We were getting off the boat, and I looked at Jodie and I said, the dog's died, I have to go. And she said, forget this, forget all about it, just go deal with the dog. I said, who's going to tell him? She said, I'll take care of it. So off I went, and that was it. I knew right there and then, rather than just being a girl who wanted fame and wanted to be the star of a show, she was also someone who had heart and was very down to earth and also loved it.
The one thing that's so amazing with you, and I so look, it's family is so important to you, you know. And his mum and dad. Have you met them?
No, not yet.
They're here somewhere. They're just amazing, and the way you just love your family is just something it's so special, John. It really is.
We talked about what you're doing, Candy Cabs, and some Waterloo Road as well. But you're doing the, you know, Panto in Glasgow, Aladdin. You're doing that. But Torchwood, I gather, is coming back.
Torchwood is, yes. Thank you. Once again, I always say Captain Jack changed my life once, and he's about to change it again, because with the Starz Network in America and the BBC, we are going to be doing Torchwood not only in the UK, but also in the United States. It's becoming a great ambassador for the UK and for British television, and I'm exceptionally proud of it.
Well, we're very proud of both of you. What we would like you to do is to sing the song that you're going to be singing on this tour. So can I send you over there?
Yes.
You scuttle over there. I'll give you the big...
This is the first time we've sung this together. First time.
All right, I'll tell them. You just heard there, ladies and gentlemen, The Excuse. This is the first time they performed this together. Here performing exclusively then for us their duet, So Close, John Barrowman and Jodie Prenger.
You're in my arms, and all the world is gone. The music's playing on for only two. So close together, and when I'm with you, so close to feeling alive.
A life goes by, romantic dreams must die, so I bid mine goodbye and never knew. So close, was waiting here with you, and now forever I know all that I want is to hold you so close to reaching that famous happy end.
Almost believing this one's not pretend. Now you're beside me, and look how far we've come. So far we are so close. So oh, how could I face the faceless days if I should lose you now?
We're so close to reaching that famous happy end.
Almost believing this one's not pretend.
Let's go on dreaming, though we know we are so close,
so close, and still so far.
Lovely. And don't forget, John and Jodie are on tour across the country from this Friday. What a sound.